Good morning, coffee crew. Chewy Coffee here. We're doing another one of these reaction videos, this time to Nintendo's IndieWorld showcase from March 3rd, 2026. Just go ahead and give you guys a date for this this video rather, whenever it's live and on YouTube, which it'll be in the description and the title and all that jazz too. But for anyone that doesn't know me, hello, hi. How you doing? I am Chewy Coffee. I'm a variety PNG tuber over on Twitch. You can find me at twitch.tv/chewycoffee. But I also do a lot of video game showcase demonstration reactions, such as the Sony State of Plays, Nintendo Directs, Xbox once in a blue moon when they do a showcase. I'll probably do some coverage of Games Fest and the Game Awards, even though typically I try not to cover those. Yeah, so I do all these big showcases, and indies have kind of gone ignored by me. And I feel like if I'm going to go towards doing more of these reactionary videos to showcases, I should include indies. So we got this indie showcase today, Nintendo's IndieWorld, and very excited to see this quick 18 minutes of updates on upcoming indie releases on the Switch and Switch 2 and other platforms. So yeah, without further ado, let's get the lovely Chocobo and Chill here by Rifty Beats and Gamer Drops. We'll get that muted and we'll get our video started. I woke up this morning and saw that this video was up and thought, oh, perfect. Something to start my morning off right with. And a few of the titles that are shown, they've already been revealed, but we're getting like more console news. Like this right here. This is that like Radical Rails train game, and I'm like really pumped for this one. It gives me Hi-Fi Rush vibes. And also a lot of, oh, I can't think of it. It gives me, like, strangely Katamari vibes. I don't know what it is about it. But I enjoy it whenever I see trailers for this. And then the person who's doing the soundtrack for this, they're pretty well known in the game space. I wish I had more info. But yeah, Densha Attack.
Soc en David.
I jo l'Àngel.
Som d'Undercoders, l'estudi independent de Barcelona que hi ha darrere de Densha Attack.
Undercoders, that's the
a
developers
Densha Attack
here.
viatges en un tren acrobàtic a través d'un Japó futurista i colorit, executant trucs amb estil per aconseguir la millor puntuació mentre lluites contra bosses i alliberes les vies del control d'una megacorporació malvada.
Ens hem inspirat moltíssim a la cultura japonesa i en l'energia dels jocs arcade clàssics per crear un món que es senti expressiu,
And if
rebel
you're
i
Coffee
molt
Sip ASMR,
Avui
I
tenim el
do
plaer d'anunciar un
apologize. I
parell de
do have my
coses
morning
molt
coffee
emocionants.
with me.
En
But
primer
if
lloc,
you want to have
que
your
Densha
morning
Attack
brew
sortirà
while
el 17 de
watching,
juny amb un
you're
skin
more
de
than
exclusiu per a
welcome
Nintendo
to
Switch 2.
join me.
I en segon lloc, avui més tard,
Coffee brings the
tindreu
world
disponible
together,
a
as I
Nintendo
always
eShop
say.
una demo gratuïta de Densha Attack per a Nintendo Switch 2.
Oh, cool. Okay, so a
Hope you
demo is
enjoy
available
the
later
rest of
today.
the show.
I might have to try that out.
All aboard for the latest Indie World. I'm Marissa.
And I'm Thomas. We're excited to showcase
Hi, Marissa.
another
Hi,
packed
Thomas.
lineup of new indies headed to the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems.
Forgive me, but I can't wait to introduce this next game coming to Nintendo Switch. Let's take a look.
Nice, nice,
안녕하세요.
nice.
한국게임개발사 드림모션의 이준영입니다.
안녕하세요. 아티스트 최은진입니다.
Dream Motion.
마이드는 실제로 제가 입양에 키웠던 강아지 봉구와 함께
I don't know if this
했던
is a new
꿈과
one or
소망을 더해
not.
만든 게임입니다.
There are quite a few
가장
games that
가장 창의적인 것이다.
I saw like
라는
little snippets
마이드는
of
커플과 만남과 이별,
from like
그리고
other
재해에 관한
thumbnails.
우리 모두의 이야기로 여러분들의 마음속에 남게 되면 좋겠습니다.
게임 속 귀여운 강아지들.
Why did I capitalize on My Little Puppy? Oh, is that the name of the game?
결과물입니다.
마이리를 토끼가 강아지를 좋아하는 세상 모든 분들의 마음속에 감동으로 기억되는 작품이 되면 좋겠습니다.
감사합니다.
My Little Puppy. Oh,
There's an
adorable.
old saying that when you depart from this world, the dog who went ahead will warmly welcome you.
A heartwarming hope at the core of the wonderfully wholesome My Little Puppy, a new adventure inspired by the director's own Welsh corgi.
Play as
Oh.
Bongu, a rescued dog and bestest boy who, after a simple yet joyful life, crosses the rainbow bridge to doggy heaven.
After what seems like an eternity, Bongu awakes from a nap to a familiar scent, his daddy.
Embark on a journey to meet Bongu's dad, an expedition out of doggy heaven and into the afterlife that may hold unexpected dangers.
Just
Oh
as
no!
Bongu's dad
Oh,
once
you
rescued
had
him,
me at cute
it's his turn
dogs,
to
but
return the
also
favor.
it's
My Little Puppy.
It's a
bounding
game
its way
about
to Nintendo Switch, May 29th.
the motions and flows of pet loss
Next up,
and
let's take a look at some indies
what they
headed for
feel
Nintendo
too.
Switch
Oh.
2, including some also headed to Nintendo Switch.
I'm so excited.
that one's on my radar.
Heave!
Ho!
Heave!
Ho too!
Introducing
Ho
the
too.
high-flying follow-up to the ultimate friend-flinging party game.
Grab hands, arms,
And,
or even
this is
heads to
Devolver
form
Digital,
chains of
very
up to
cool.
4 players, then grapple and swing to reach the goal, avoiding lethal hazards and the deadly void below.
Which I
Each
never
player needs to
understand,
grab
like,
and release at
and
just the
and
right
please,
moment to form
anyone
chains.
more familiar
If
with
anyone
the
loses their
the
grip,
indie
it can
space,
send the
please
whole
tell
group to
me.
their doom.
There are
like,
8
how
themed
or
worlds to
why
explore,
this
thrilling
definition
exotic
works.
locations like a medieval land,
Devolver Digital,
a
they're
space
not,
station,
in
and
my
of course,
mind,
a
like
kitchen.
an indie
Each
developer.
one, play with brand new mechanics like
They've been
rocket
around for a
navigation,
while. I see their name
coordinated
on
cookery, and plenty
so
of
many
other
things.
surprises.
Like, are they truly
Swing into
indie,
action
or
with
is it
local
because of
4-player
the
co-op or online multiplayer,
is indie being
a
thrown
franchise
here
first.
because of the style
Plus,
and
game
size
share
of the
is
game?
supported, so if one player has the game,
Like,
they
to
can
me,
share it
indie
locally or online
would typically
with up
mean
to 3
independently
other
developed
players. Get ready
published.
to get a grip
Which
in
could be the case here.
Beat
Like, you
Heart
can
2,
be an
launching on
established
Nintendo Switch
developer
2
and
and
independently
Nintendo Switch
publish
this summer.
your game.
Ah,
I just,
at
like,
the end of the
I don't
day,
know.
there's nothing like closing up shop.
And that's
throwing
where,
on some
like,
comfy
I need to get
clothes,
smarter
Dungeon Dive for
and
wondrous
more
relics.
involved with
I was
indie
going
spaces
to say
to be
having
able
a
to,
nice
to
hot cup of
more
cocoa, but that works too.
In
more
Moonlighter 2,
accurately
The
talk
Endless
about
Vault,
that.
Continue your
Moonlighter
double life as
2.
a crafty merchant by day and a fearless adventurer by night.
Will is back in business after an interdimensional collector seizes control of their beloved village and dungeons. Will and the other townsfolk are forced to find a new home.
Now, settled in the town of Tresna, it's up to you to set up a new shop and grow it into the thriving heart of the village's prosperity.
Dive into vibrant dimensions brimming with shiny loot
Fun little
and pesky
adventure
enemies.
crafting
Then
type game
vanquish
with
them using an
some cool
extensive
combat flow.
system with different
Nice.
weapon types and flashy combos.
Don't forget your trusty backpack. It's your best friend while
This is
collecting
a,
loot,
this is a
so make
popular
sure to
genre
carefully arrange your
nowadays.
treasure to maximize your profits.
Trust your instincts to plot clever routes through your dungeon runs. The further you delve, the greater the rewards. How far will you dare to go?
Oh, with a mix of
After each
roguelite in there?
escapade, put your hard-earned treasure on sale. That's where your shop owner charm will shine. Grow and decorate your shop, get to know your customers, and set your prices to score the perfect deal.
Go from castaway to friendly neighbor and find a new home among the stranded. In Moonlighter 2, The Endless Vault, opening up shop on the Nintendo Switch 2 system this year.
Okay, so no firm date on that yet.
Hello, we're the team behind Widow. Do
Look
you
at
remember
you.
a time when your backyard and neighborhood streets felt like the entire world?
Хоть мы выросли в разных местах, нас объединяет одно общее чувство.
Это Фокси, сердце нашей истории. И она так-то собрала нас
Foxy is
Denn
adorable.
auch
I
wenn
would
wir
die for
erwachsen
them.
sind, ist diese Magie aus unserer Kindheit nie verschwunden.
So from all of us here, we hope you enjoy the game. Thanks.
Wouldn't it be nice just to slow down
Oh, I
and get
love
back
that
to
style.
when things were simpler?
Ah, it sure would.
Well, in Widow, you do just that. In this cozy diorama puzzle game, you assemble wooden scenes piece by piece, like a 3D coloring
Oh,
book.
that's
As you place
fun.
objects in their correct spots, each scene slowly fills with color and comes to life, revealing charming animations and delightful surprises.
Follow the story of Foxy the Fox and Ben the Frog through a
Okay,
series
a nice
of
little
interconnected
fun puzzle
dioramas,
game.
each capturing a unique moment from their shared adventure.
The game adapts to your pace while the narrator's voice keeps you company. Plus, plenty of funny characters and silly emotes are sure to put a smile on your face.
And mouse controls are also supported on Nintendo Switch 2. Settle into a world that
wobble.
comes together one piece at a time in Widow, slotting onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems this summer.
Nice. Okay.
The Unchosen has returned. Your village has been captured. All your friends and family are trapped in corrupted crystal, and it's all up to you to save them.
Shoot! That sounds like an adventure.
A mini-shoot adventure. Take control of a swift and responsive spaceship as you blast your way through this modern, twin-stick shooting twist on the classic 8-bit adventure formula.
Overcome bosses in intense
Oh, that's cool. We need
by
more
finding
bullet hell type
primordial powers
games.
that soup up your
And this
combat
one having
abilities.
that
You
like
can also upgrade your ship by leveling up,
roguelite
finding various
probably
items, and buying equipment.
mechanics thrown
Don't
in there.
forget to rescue your
That'll be
adorable
cool.
friends. They'll all help you in their own special way.
The primordial powers
I'm sorry,
will
I thought they were
also
about to say like this
unlock
battleship has a
exploration abilities that open up
family.
the map
You have to
bit by
save
bit,
your battleship
unraveling a beautiful
family.
world to discover at your own pace.
The friends are just as funny, but imagine like, I have to save my battleship mom and my battleship dad. They're out there. They're scared, and I have to save them.
In mini-shoot adventures.
Mini-shoot
flying
adventures.
onto the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch systems later today.
And available today. Which will probably get a few like that. Oh, this, yeah. So getting a Switch 2 version.
Is it a place for monstrosities?
This is from, if I'm not mistaken, this is from the original developers of Little Nightmares.
Come true.
I didn't know it had like a first-person shooter kind of mechanism to it. Yeah, Midnight Walk, Switch 2 edition. Yeah, okay, cool. How come that didn't get like an
Hi, I'm Bryce.
like
And I'm
card?
Jambel, and we're devs on the team making Rotwood here at Clay Entertainment in Vancouver, Canada. We grew up playing games shoulder to shoulder with friends. Inspired by the moment-to-moment strategy of fighting games and the big bosses of RPGs, Rotwood was developed to recapture the spirit of those good times.
We wanted progress to feel like it comes not just from new gear, but from you, the player, actually improving, so that each hunt you learn something new that inspires ideas for your next run. We've poured ourselves into Rotwood, and we hope you enjoy it.
Chaos rules!
And big old corrupted beasts drool in
Rotwood, a brand new side-scrolling brawler from the studio behind the Don't Starve series.
Oh, cool. Okay, I thought that
hyped
style
up
looked
hostiles.
familiar.
So it's time to take
And
up
I
arms
feel like
and dive into the fray.
I had heard of this developer.
Master a diverse combat system that rewards those who sharpen their skills. Want to get up close and crush some enemies? Wield a hammer.
Want to be a Deadeye that
And whenever I
sends
was
value from afar?
first seeing the
Take aim with a bow.
gameplay, I was worried this was
Practice and
another
perfect
roguelite.
combo attacks
Not
for
that it
each
wouldn't be,
weapon type to
but
reach your
with it
destructive
leaning
potential.
more on that brawler
Experiment with gear combos to
kind of
refine your build. Earn epic loot through victories.
kind of combat loop.
Then use it to face ever-increasing
It'll
challenges.
set itself
And
apart
you'll
a
need
little,
all the
a little
help you can
more.
get. Boss fights are not just a test of strength, but of wits. Study attack patterns carefully to find their weakness, and use well-placed strikes to hit them where it hurts.
A little extra muscle always helps too. Grab up to 3 of your friends either locally or online.
Finish off my
And
coffee.
face the rots together.
Choose your weapon and get ready to take on the frenzied foes of Rotwood. Hacking and
I like the
slashing its
character
way
design.
onto the
A lot
Nintendo
of those
Switch
guys
2
look really
system
cool.
as a
I like that
console
cat guy that was there at the
exclusive
end.
later today.
And also available today. Oh, this is mixtape. This is that very Paul Thomas Anderson looking game. When they showed this off at I think it was Summer Games Fest, I was so into it.
To have the optimal teenage experience.
The teenage experience is unobtainable.
And it's of course Annapurna.
Because you know the perfect song.
Then the soundtrack for this game was really impressive from that first trailer, the tease that they showed. Yeah, mixtape's been on my radar for a while. And I think this is our first time getting a release date.
It's
So
time
May
to
7th.
shine the spotlight
Cool.
on
It'll be here
this
before we
brand
know it.
new action RPG from the makers of Guacamelee and Nobody Saves the World.
In
Oh,
Blighted,
neato.
the evil Sorcisto has consumed
like
your village
Guacamelee.
and infected the world with a deadly blight.
You are the lone survivor of Sorcisto's rampage, fighting to
And
reclaim the
this is
memories
one
of
that
the
I
people
also think
before
has
you
been
succumb.
shown
But that same
previously.
power can also be turned to your advantage. As you progress through this psychedelic western landscape,
I think it was a
you'll
state of
accumulate
play
blight
that
by
showed
defeating
Blighted.
enemies. The higher your blight, the fiercer enemies become, making combat harder, but also more rewarding.
combat is nuanced and deadly.
That's another one of the great things about covering so many of these shows. I'm doing a better job of keeping up with games. Like, not every release or not every game shown. It's like, leaving me going, wait, what is this? Huh? What? I'm recognizing more, even from games that may not be on my radar, or I didn't have plans on getting, at least not at the initial release, but the more I see, the more I'm like, you know, maybe I will check it out.
Two-player co-op action.
And that's another one of the reasons I've gotten into this, like, kind of game coverage kind of era with my content coverage.
This fall.
And available fall.
Hi, I'm Justin from Prophecy Games in Atlanta, Georgia.
Hi, I'm Jess.
And I'm Scott. We love the feeling of progression you get in roguelikes, and we were inspired to create an FPS roguelike in our favorite genre, sci-fi.
Sci-fi lets us imagine futures just out of reach. And
these guys are based in Georgia. That is very close to me. I am US South based. Not to give an exact location, but US South, so very close to me. Very cool.
We hope you enjoy playing Dead
This is
Zone
one that
Road.
I feel like I should support just on principle.
A spaceship overrun with biomechanical creatures, an arsenal of modifiable weapons, and a mysterious origin to uncover. That's what awaits in Dead Zone Road, a new sci-fi shooter that combines tight, satisfying gunplay with strategic progression.
Select missions and squad up with friends, or fight solo through a series of challenging rooms with support
This looks like it'll be Switch 2 and other platforms, probably.
Gain perks and permanent upgrades by defeating enemies and bosses in high-intensity loops.
With hundreds of builds and a variety of foes, each run feels epic and unique.
All of this is backed by a rip-roaring original soundtrack.
Yeah, I dig the vibes. Which I've gotten into,
Fight, revive,
like,
adapt, repeat in.
let's call them Unk shooters. Old school shooters like Doom and Wolfenstein. March 17th, that's very soon. Okay.
Before we go, let's check out some more exciting indie games heading to Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Switch.
Nice. Grave Seasons from Blumhouse. Unrailed 2 from Indoor Astronaut. Nice voxel art style. Oh, Tome 2. I didn't know that they were making the sequel. I still need to play Tome. It's been in my backlog forever. I'm debating on whether I want to stream that one or just play it and platinum it and then give my thoughts on it afterwards. Inconveni. This is the, this is that T-Shop simulator type game. Outbound, Silver Lining Interactive, and Square Glade. Another crafting, world building type game. Close the bobbleheads. Ratatan, this is the Patapon, spiritual successor. This is from the original developers of Patapon. That one's definitely on my radar.
Thomas, are you taking notes?
I have to. It might be a clue.
A clue
And that was a really fun showcase. That was cool.
Welcome to Mount Holly,
we got
the
one more.
mysterious manor with locked doors and 45 shifting rooms.
In Blueprints,
Blueprints getting to Switch 2 release. Okay.
Filled with a unique
Because this was out on Switch.
Strategy and
but now we're getting a native Switch 2 port with probably better performance, higher
The mansion resets
high
every
resolution.
day, and every doorway becomes a choice. So, manage your resources
And this is a
carefully
game
to
that I
further your
need
discoveries
to
and get closer
check out.
to
This was
finding
like the
fabled room
real,
46.
in my honest
Use mouse
opinion,
controls with the Joy-Con
indie
2
winner
controller to
of
probe and poke
like
at the
indie game
manor's
of the year
secrets,
last year.
unraveling mysteries by discovering letters,
Not Claire
diaries,
Obscure.
and other revealing materials.
Take notes and
A lot of
draft
the
your
indie
own adventure
game shows
in
were absolutely
Blueprints,
right to
available on the Nintendo Switch 2
to revoke
system
Claire
later
Obscure's
today.
indie game. Oh, and it's available today. Nice.
Now that we've solved that mystery, that's really all for today's Indie World. We hope you enjoyed the games in today's showcase.
A
But,
big thank you as always
yeah,
to
Blueprints,
our indie
and then
community
I think it was
partners
Nobody
for bringing
Wants to
their
Die.
craft, adventures, and
Those two
imaginations
games
to
were
players on Nintendo
true
Switch 2
indie
and Nintendo
showcases
Switch.
Follow our official
of
IndieWorld
last
account
year.
to stay up to date on all the latest news from IndieWorld.
Until next time,
Happy gaming!
All right. Very nice. And that, yes, that does conclude that little showcase. Thank you, Nintendo of America, for providing that that video. That's where we watched it. I don't know if IndieWorld had their own upload anywhere. But yeah, go check out IndieWorld. At IndieWorld NA. I'm assuming that is on Twitter. But let's get some Chocobo and Chill and do an outro. So yeah, basically to reiterate the start, I don't do these often. Well, I do these showcases often, but I don't showcase indies often, and that's something I need to do more of. But that's all I got for you. Really fun showcase, lots of cool stuff there. Shorter video, which I always appreciate. I get to pump them out a little quicker. I get to just have a nice, concise, straight to the point kind of dealio. And that's what I always love about Nintendo showcases, is they are straight to the point. They don't have this filler, they don't have any nonsense, like keeping you guessing and waiting. They get straight to the point, tell you what's coming, show you some gameplay, give you a date, and then they move on to the next one. The editing is so good. But that's all I got for you. So, au revoir, do svidania, auf Wiedersehen, sayonara, ciao, stay happy, stay gaming, Chewy Coffee. I'm out of here. Take care.